Auntie. Frozen.
Hi, Sonam.
Hi, Auntie. We'll start
Hi,
quickly.
Kartik.
Yes.
Okay, so we are at day 7. So our
Ji.
week 1 will be completed today,
Yeah.
and we have 3 more weeks to go.
Yeah.
Let's start, Sonam.
Okay. So, day 7, the magical way out of negativity. I think till now we've been focusing on gratitude and on positivity. I think now we're finally ready after 7 days to focus on on the negativity in a way where we're actually trying to get it out of our face, right? So, a thankful person is thankful under all circumstances. Person founder of a word that I cannot read. Sorry, Baha'i. I hope I read that right.
Wait, Baha'u'llah, 1817 to 1892, Persian founder of the Baha'i faith.
Baha'i faith, correct. Whether it's a relationship in turmoil, financial pressure, a lack of health, or problems in a job, negative situations arise because of a lack of gratitude over a long period of time. If we are not grateful for each thing in our lives, we are unintentionally taking those things for granted. Taking things for granted is a major cause of negativity because when we take things for granted, we are not giving thanks in return and we stop the magic happening in our life. Just as giving thanks to others will always lead to our life magically increasing, so must taking things for granted always lead to our life decreasing. Are you grateful for your health when it's good? Or do you only notice your health when your body gets sick or hurts? Are you grateful for your job every day? Or do you only value your job when you hear there will be cutbacks? Are you grateful for your pay or salary every single time you receive it? Or do you take your pay or salary for granted? Are you grateful for your loved ones when everything is running smoothly? Or do you only talk to others about your loved ones when there are problems? Are you grateful when your car is working well? Or do you only think of your car when it breaks down? Are you grateful to be alive each day? Or do you take your life for granted? Taking things for granted results in complaining, negative thoughts, and words. So when you complain, by the law of attraction, you must bring more things into your life to complain about. If you're complaining about the weather, the traffic, your boss, your spouse, your family, a friend, a stranger, waiting in lines, bills, the economy, the cost of something, or the service of a company, you are not being grateful. And you're pushing your dream life further away with every complaint. Now you understand that complaining, negative thoughts and words, and taking things for granted stops the good things in your life. Now you understand that when something goes very wrong, you have unintentionally not been grateful enough. It's impossible to be negative when you're grateful. It's impossible to criticize and blame when you're grateful. It's impossible to feel sad or have any negative feelings when you're grateful. And the best news is that if you have any negative situations in your life currently, It won't take a long period of time to transform them with gratitude. The negative situations will disappear in a puff of smoke, just like magic. First, as difficult as it may be, you have to look for things to be grateful for in the negative situation. No matter how bad things are, you can always find something to be grateful for, especially when you know that your gratitude will magically transform every negative circumstance. Walt Disney, who knew about the true magic of life, showed us how to do this in his movie Pollyanna. Disney's 1960 movie Pollyanna featured the Glad game, which had a profound effect on me when I was a child. I played the Glad game featured in the movie through my childhood and adolescence. To play the Glad game, you look for as many things as you can to be glad about, especially in a negative situation. Sorry. Finding things to be glad about or finding things to be grateful for in a negative situation make the solutions appear. Walt Disney demonstrated the magical power of gratitude in Pollyanna, and thousands of years earlier, Buddha demonstrated the way to use the same magical power when he said, let us rise up and be thankful, for if we didn't learn a lot today, at least we learned a little. And if we didn't learn a little, at least we didn't get sick. And if we got sick, at least we didn't die. So let us all be thankful. Gautam Buddha, founder of Buddhism. Let Buddha's words be your inspiration. And today, take one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve and look for 10 things to be grateful for. I know it can be challenging to begin this practice, but Buddha is showing you the way to do it. Make a written list of 10 things on your computer or in your gratitude journal. Kartik, you want to take it forward?
Yeah. I think the page has gone. Just wait a minute. Okay, I'll restart. Let Buddha's words be your inspiration. And today, take one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve and look for 10 things to be grateful for. I know it can be challenging to begin this practice, but Buddha is showing you the way to do it. Make a written list of 10 things on your computer or in your gratitude journal. As an example, your problem might be that you are out of work, and despite your best efforts, you are still unemployed. To magically turn the situation around, you have to do a concentrated practice of gratitude on the situation. Here are some examples of what you might say. Number one, I am so grateful to have had more time for my family during this period. I am grateful that my life is in a lot better order because of the spare time I've had. I am grateful that I've had a job most of my life and that I'm experienced. I'm truly grateful that this is the first time I've been unemployed. I'm grateful that there are jobs out there and more new jobs are appearing each day. I'm grateful for all the things I've learned in applying for jobs and in going for interviews. I'm grateful that I have my health and that I can work. I am grateful for my family's encouragement and support. I am grateful for the rest I've had because I needed it. I am grateful that through losing my job, I've realized how much having a job means to me. I had never realized that until now. As a result of the unemployed person's gratitude, they will attract different circumstances and their current situation must and will magically change. The power of gratitude is greater than any negative situation, and there are unlimited ways that the negative situation can change. All you have to do is practice gratitude and watch the magic take place. Let's take another example. A son whose relationship with his father is troubled. The son feels that no matter what he does, it never seems to be good enough for his father. I am grateful that most of the relationships in my life are really good. Number two, I'm grateful to my father for working hard so that I could have the education that he didn't get to have. I am grateful to my father for supporting our family through my childhood because I didn't have a clue then how much hard work and money it took to keep our family going. I am grateful to my father for taking me to basketball every Saturday when I was a child. I am grateful that my father is not as tough on me these days as he used to be in the past. I am grateful that my father cares so much about me because he wouldn't be tough if he didn't care so much. I am grateful that through my relationship with my father, I have learned to have compassion and a greater understanding with my children. I am grateful to my father for showing me how important encouragement is in raising happy, confident children. I'm really grateful when I get to laugh with my father. Some people never got to do that because they didn't have a father. And for others who have lost their father, they will never have the chance to laugh with their father again. I am so grateful that I have my father because amid the tough times, there have been good times and there will be more good times ahead with my father. As a result of the son's heartfelt feelings of gratitude for his father, he will change their relationship for the better. The son changed the way he thinks and feels about his father, which immediately changes what he attracts from his father. Even though the son was being grateful in his mind, at an energetic and quantum level, the son's gratitude will have a magical effect on his relationship with his father. Provided he maintains his gratitude by the law of attraction, the son must receive far better circumstances with his father, and their relationship must begin to improve immediately. Remember, you can tell your gratitude is working by the way that you feel. You can tell your gratitude is working by the way that you feel. You should feel a lot better about the situation after practicing gratitude. The first evidence of gratitude's magical power working is your feelings lifting. So, when you do feel better about it, you know the situation will improve and the solutions will appear. The answer to any negative situation you want to resolve is to focus concentrated gratitude on it until you feel better inside. Then you will see the magic work its wonder in the outside world. In making your written list, make sure you list each of the 10 things you are grateful for in the following way. I am so grateful for dash, or I am truly grateful for dash. Where in dash you can add what you are grateful for and finish the sentence with what you are grateful for. You can also use Walt Disney's way of using gratitude's magical power if you find it easier. I am so glad that dash. So instead of grateful, you can write I am so glad and finish the sentence with what you are glad about. Once you have listed 10 things you are grateful for, finish the magical way out of negativity practice by writing thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. And just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. It may be a challenge, but see if you can make it through one day. There is an important reason to do this because most of us have no idea how much we speak negatively, but you will have an idea after watching your words for a day. Remember that negativity and complaint bring more of those things. And if you are aware of what you are saying, you can stop and decide if you want the consequences of what you are about to say. Here is a magic lifeline you can use if you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative. Stop immediately and say, "But I have to say that I am really grateful for dash." So if you end up complaining in your head or saying anything negative, which we do as human beings, so you can always correct it by saying, "But I have to say that I'm really grateful for XYZ thing." Finish the rest of the sentence with something, anything that you're grateful for. Take this magic lifeline with you and grab a hold of it whenever you need it. And if any little problem or situation appears in the future, remember to put out the embers with gratitude before it grows into a fire. चिंगारी लगते ही gratitude शुक्राना करना चाहिए ताकि वो आग में ना बदले. At the same time, you will ignite the magic in your life. Magic practice number 7. The magical way out of negativity. Number 1. Count your blessings. Make a list of 10 blessings. Write why you are grateful. Reread your list and at the end of each blessing, say thank you, thank you, thank you, and feel as grateful for that blessing as you can. Number 2, choose one problem or negative situation in your life that you most want to resolve. Number 3, list 10 things that you are grateful for about the negative situation. At the end of your list, write thank you, thank you, thank you for the perfect resolution. Just for today, see if you can get through one day without saying anything negative. If you notice yourself thinking or saying something negative, use the magic lifeline. Stop immediately and say, "But I have to say that I'm really grateful for so and so." Just before you go to sleep tonight, hold your magic rock in one hand and say the magic words, "Thank you for the best thing that happened during the day." So today, hi Kruti. So it's an easy thing, but very challenging. I think this chapter is specifically for Indians because we easily get into the trap, and sometimes people like me become the leader of the gossip gang, and then you have to pay for it by
It's
writing a
real.
lot of.
Today's chapter is real.
It's very real, very practical.
Very difficult.
Yeah,
Very difficult. Very
it seems
difficult
but
because we
very
all
difficult.
get into that gossip mode very quickly.
Yeah. And the movie mentioned is Pollyanna. So it's an old English movie. I'll share the YouTube link. It's 1.5 hours. So there's a girl whose parents die and she goes to live with her aunt. So her father had taught that in every situation you have to be grateful and how you say, "Oh, I'm really glad about so and so." So she teaches this glad game. So every time she says, "I'm very glad," to entire village, and she becomes everybody's favorite. Then something happens in her life. So once you see the movie, you'll really enjoy it because it's very nice, and we need to adapt this quality. I'm very glad. अभी भी दिल से नहीं निकल रहा मेरे. So I think it will take time. So do you want to add something? Anybody? So now.
No, I'm good. Today there's
In
something
fact, in
horrible.
fact, when we have most of the time for the bigger, larger things in life, we are very glad that things are working out fine, and we actually crib about very small things.
Yes.
Yeah.
We
I
actually.
just, yeah, absolutely. No, and I feel like this get through one day without saying one thing negative is the most difficult thing anyone can ever attempt because I've tried it before. I've tried the book. It's very tough. It just, and it's so sad that forget saying you even think negative. So I feel like that is even tougher. Because sometimes you don't say it to anyone, but you're like, your tape is on in the head. And I feel like stopping that tape and then coming up with something else is very, very, very difficult. So I'm going to try, Kartik.
Tape is on even when you sleep, actually, sometimes.
Yeah.
I think that's
Absolutely.
more,
Everybody's agreeing.
Yeah.
that's
No,
that's the time where it's active most. I mean, you think something negative or fight with somebody and sleep. Then subconscious mind does its own job
yeah.
of
And I
building
was
the story.
telling Karthik that because I do have a slight anxiety issue, if on the days with very high anxiety, if I sleep and I wake up, I'm already chatting in my head. But now, after the book, I remember telling him yesterday that it's so funny, but I sang this song to y'all saying, Count your blessings. Name. I start singing it in the morning. It's so funny. I open my eyes and it says, Count your blessings, name them one by one. And I was like, okay, open the book, start writing. So it's a great change. It's amazing.
So tomorrow we have to do 3 things. Number 1, morning exercise usual, 10 gratitude points. Then the concentrated gratitude practice of writing 10 grateful things about some situation
Negative
or some
situation.
person. Yes. Anything negative which you want to resolve. Now we know we have multiple negative situations, but we are not sure which one we want to resolve first. Or do we really want to resolve?
Yeah.
But let's
We
figure
do
out.
want to resolve. We do want to resolve. That is for sure.
Yes. But this
But I feel
10.
like resolving and staying away are two different things, right? I mean, sometimes you just want to shove
You
it at the
can't
back
resolve.
of.
Sometimes you can't resolve. Sometimes you can't resolve. So you have to learn to search for the positives in that situation. That's
Yeah.
what I think it is.
So this is the first step to start resolving it. So let's try, and the magic rock practice is there, and it's going to be super tough tomorrow. So see the movie and keep telling yourself, don't be negative. And
Yeah.
I'm grateful for a lot of things.
Done. Done.
Good.
Done.
So what are we doing, Sonam? You have
So,
7 minutes.
okay, cool. So today we'll just try and focus on getting, because the chapter is about getting negativity out of you. We'll focus on getting negativity out of us, but in a very, very positive light. So we won't see it as a dark or dull energy. We'll see it as, we'll cover it up in love and leave it out, right? So sit still, everybody. Close your eyes. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Take a deep breath in and out. It's the fastest way of resetting your system. Take a deep breath in and out. Now imagine. Now, yesterday when we did the energy practice, we imagined a stream of energy coming onto us. Today, we're going to imagine this lovely neon green, bright, sparkly energy all around us. So I'm going to give you 15 seconds to wipe out your surroundings in your head, which means you imagine, and you can imagine that you are sitting now in space, because that's how I want it to look. I want you to imagine matrix-like, beautiful, green, neon, sparkly, glowy, positive energy around you. This energy could be in the form of tiny energy balls floating about around you, or this could be energy in the form of waves all around you. I want you to keep your eyes shut and look to the left. See that energy around you. Come to the center. Look to the right. You see that energy around you. You are surrounded. Your chairs, your sofa, the chair that you're sitting on, the floor, the table, the book have all dissolved and become a part of this beautiful energy. Now, as you sit here, I want you to take a deep breath in. And as you take that deep breath in, I want you to imagine breathing in this fantastic energy. So take a deep breath in and imagine this beautiful, sparkly green energy going into your body through your nostrils. Now that energy is traveling down your throat, it's reached the midpoint of your throat. It's gone down further. And further down. It's now reached the center of your chest. So now you have green energy flowing deep within you. You are breathing it in. So one more time, breathe it in. Take a deep breath in. And you have energy entering you through your nostrils. Direct that energy now from your throat, down the top of your chest, to the center of your chest. Now this green energy at the center of your chest needs to be let out. When you let this energy out, you must imagine that with this energy, with this purifying energy, all the negativity, all the uncomfortable feelings, all the things that do not work for you are leaving your body with this energy. So now, like we've done before, throw back your shoulders a little, open up your heart, and direct this energy out of your body into the cosmos. We do not treat negative feelings in colors that do not work for us. All the emotions we feel, we wrap in love and positivity and let them go. Now that the path is open from the energy on the outside, take a deep breath in and release from your heart. Take a deep breath in and release from your heart. Feel that release. Take a deep breath in and release. You're releasing all the negativity and all the things that do not work for you. One last time. Take a deep breath in and open up your heart and release. This channel of energy flow will be open right up to the time that I see you tomorrow. Every time you have a negative thought, not only do you say your gratitude, you also remember that you breathe in the cosmos, you breathe in the universe. The universe is positive, it enters you, it refreshes your energy, and it carries out through this lovely opening everything that doesn't work for you. You will stay in this state for at least the next 24 hours to come. Rub your hands together, place them on your eyes, and open. Super.
Lovely practice.
Thank you.
So one thing I got to know about this magic book, that what happens, like especially with me, when we get to know something good like this book, we tend to tell people, our loved ones, family, friends, we want everybody to know. And but everybody is not receptive. I mean, people easily don't accept. Like, we also have 25 participants in the group, but it is not accepted by everybody. And also, I believe the practice, energy, place accepts you rather than you accepting the source. So whatever experiences you figure out, observe in daily life, do share here with all of us, because it will help each of us to stay motivated. And that's a good thing, I think. Yeah.
Absolutely. Super.
So,
Kruti, any questions today? Anything you want to say? All good?
All good.
Super, super. ठीक है. Fantastic.
so tomorrow, same time, Sonam, or you have?
No, I
Like-
think,
Tomorrow is Sunday.
yeah, tomorrow's Sunday. No, I do through my company. Okay, can we just let you know? I'm just going to quickly consult my partner and get back. And of course, I don't know the
Or
time.
is 9 o'clock fine with everybody for tomorrow? I mean,
It's fine.
It's
Yeah.
fine? Okay, then we'll do it at 9. Because,
9?
yeah. We'll do it at 9.
And week 1 is completed. So I think tomorrow onwards, anybody can volunteer to read. I can share on the screen and anybody can read tomorrow onwards. Then later we can discuss. Yeah.
Super.
All right.
Okay.
Chalo.
Thank
Good
you,
night.
everybody.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Good
Bye.
night.
Bye.
Good night.